Fans, thanks for clicking today's Reddit D Rose report. Let's see what kind of rumors we got going around now. Here's a rumor I don't like. There's rumors going around about Undertaker's health on social media yesterday after some chatter from Bill DeMott and Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool. McCool posted a comment about how Taker is the toughest man she knows. See, that was about it. Then Bill DeMott later tweeted McCool that he and his wife were praying for her and hope that everything works out good. A fan asked DeMott, well, what's wrong with McCool? And he replied, Michelle is fine. Just wanted to let her know we were thinking of her. See, that's, you got to read between the lines on that. Because I never did hear what happened with Taker after he was released from the hospital. I suspect he was after the match with Lesnar, but nothing ever came of that. That was kind of a hush-hush thing. As soon as I find out anything, I'll let you guys know. DirecTV has stopped carrying WWE pay-per-view events, and they're telling customers that they reserve the rights to change that decision at any time. Next year, around WrestleMania time, when they'll sell a lot of pay-per-views. But WWE is advising fans to buy the network and order pay-per-view through their local cable providers. And it appears Dish Network has also dropped the WWE pay-per-views. It's not confirmed yet, so just hang on. But that's big money makers for those cable channels. I mean, they could, fuss and fight, and they're not doing all that great anyway. And they need, I would think, every dime they can get a hold of. But anyway, I'll let you know. Now, that's got to shoot up the subscription for the network, if that really goes on, which I guess it already has for DirecTV. So we'll find out. See if they finally hit their 1 million subscribers. And Sunday's episode of Total Divas drew about 1.1 million viewers, down from 1.5 the week earlier. And there was a little message sent out in the arena last night at Birmingham on Raw by WWE officials for security to remove Sting-related signs that were seen in the crowd. Those people on that's internet people. Ever since the internet came out, it's hard for WWE, it's hard for anybody to sneak around and do anything and make a surprise for us fans. Don't you hate it? Don't you like being surprised? Well, I do, but we keep finding out and getting the surprise out of the bag. Only thing I'm doing is just relaying it on. Somebody else is going to do it if I don't. Not as good. Anyway, Hulk Hogan tweeted the following this morning after fans criticized him when he misspelled evolution in a post-Raw tweet. He said, evolution, okay, thanks, but take it easy. He said, I never said I was a good speller, brother. And TMZ cameras caught up with Chris Jericho at Los Angeles, in Los Angeles. I don't know if it was at the airport or what, but anyway, they asked him Monday about WWE signing NFL star Shawn Merriman. Chris Jericho tweeted, TMZ camera guy and LX just asked me if I'd wrestle a new recruit, Shawn Merriman. He says, who's Shawn Merriman? Well, not confirmed yet, but WWE's teasing there's going to be a Kane taking on Daniel Bryan for next week's Raw, and the match is also expected for next month's Extreme Rules. So next week's Raw match will probably be just a DQ. Won't be any winners, not till Extreme Rules. And there's also rumors about AJ Lee versus Paige submission match at Extreme Rules. There was a graphic, I guess, that was seen on the internet going around and social media last night, but it was kind of a weird graphic. And TMZ reports that attorneys for the Ultimate Warrior marketing company, yep, he's got one, Ultimate Creations, are trying to stop bootlegging Ultimate Warrior merchandise or Warrior merchandise from being sold. Several t-shirts with Warrior's name and logo popped up online last week after his death, and lawyers are going after them, citing Warrior's trademark. Now again, it's not Ultimate Warrior, or WWE would be after him, it's Warrior, his real name. A cease and desist order was sent out to more than 100 merchandisers already, threatening legal action if they don't stop all sales immediately. And you know, the Exotic Express, Adam Rose doing vignettes on, and the big party bus, well, that's a real thing. Online is a photo of the bus parked outside of Birmingham, Alabama's Raw last night. And several fans pointed out that during Raw, the main event last night, when the Shield's 11 opponents were introduced, Evolution graphic briefly appeared on the big screen when Brad Maddox was coming out. And I heard a little noise, but they took it down real quick. And it appears WWE has dropped Alberto from the IC title plans before WrestleMania 30. The plans for Del Rio was to wrestle Big E at Extreme Rules, and as seen on last night's Raw, I guess Del Rio was eliminated from the Contenders tournament to Van Dam. All right. There was some confusion last night over the airing tonight on the WWE Network for Warrior Week. WWE's graphic on Raw last night said that the Warriors' greatest matches would air at 10 p.m. tonight, while the official network schedule has the Ultimate Legend documentary airing at 10 tonight. So, which is true? Turn it on at 10 tonight and find out. And WWE Hall of Famers Trish Stratus and Lita is going to be kicking off a BESTIE'S tour with their first ever joint autograph session on June 7th at the Legends of the Ring Convention, Monroe, New Jersey. A $100 ticket includes a photo op with both the women at the same time, autograph from each of them, and a numbered spot in line. Tickets go on sale Saturday, 9 p.m. If you got $100 you want to get rid of, they'll be glad to take it. And tonight's main event and SmackDown tapes are going to be taking place from Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Confirmed for the main event is Cesaro taking on Big Show, and set for SmackDown is Sheamus taking on Batista. And Triple H also advertised for tonight's taping. Orton wasn't advertised. And it's confirmed on the Raw post-show last night that the winner IC title tournament will get their title shot, Big E, at the Extreme Rules. And TNA star Austin Aries turns 36 years old today. Samoa Joe, he's being advertised to return to action this weekend in TNA live events in the Carolinas. And Tommy Dreamer was working as an agent TNA TV and pay-per-view tapings this past weekend. And TNA's Big John Gabrick has announced that Gunner has signed a multi-year deal with the company, and TNA is heavily promoting the return of Loki on their website. Social media may be a sign that they're getting close to signing him, so they wouldn't be promoting it otherwise, I'm sure. And Summer Rae tweeted the following early this afternoon regarding Raw. She says, "Today it starts. Raw, it's summertime." That's what this was yesterday. WWE gave away Ultimate Warrior face masks to fans at Raw in Birmingham, Alabama last night. And Friday's episode of SmackDown did a 1.9 cable rating, up from last week. Show drew about 2.7 million viewers. Speaking of Evolution reuniting on Raw, Hogan tweeted the following: "After they beat the Shield down, just finished watching Evolution destroy the Shield. Be careful who you mess with, brother." And Rikishi, believe it or not, is featured on the Total Divas. I hope you don't wear those little tiny outfits. This is tiny enough. Damn. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.